Today I will be teaching you about the different types of wire that are available for jewelry making. Your most common wire are going to be a base metal wire, and that is what you're going to see here. What it is basically a brass or a copper metal that has been plated to make it silver plated or gold plated, and there's even a copper plating that they put over top of the copper to make it look more shiny than what the actual base metal looks like. Now, the ones that I have here, I've actually had for about 5 years, and they've kept their plating just fine. So most of the things that you're going to make are going to be just fine using a base metal wire. If you're going to be getting into using precious stones such as rubies or emeralds, or even something nicer like onyx or jasper or agate that you want to make sure is going to stay forever, you might want to get something like sterling silver or gold. But if you're just practicing, just getting started, the base metals are going to be fine. Now the way that you purchase it is either going to be in a spool like this in the back or on a coil like this. And the reason that you'd want to purchase a coil versus a spool is that when you start getting into larger sizes like this one here, this is a 16 gauge, it's pretty heavy. If it's on a spool and you try to unroll that from the spool, it's going to be pretty kinked up by the time you get it off of there. But something like this size, which is a medium size wire, it really makes no difference if it's on a coil or on a spool because it's pretty malleable. You're going to be able to work with it. I've unrolled it and rolled it back up a couple of times just as I've been talking, and it's perfectly fine. Now, the sizing is the second thing that you need to know about. Wire is sized by the gauge, and it's exactly opposite of the way you think it would be. The one that I have on the left is a 24 gauge, and the one on the right is a 16 gauge. So the larger the number, the skinnier the wire. And that is going to help you purchase wire for the projects that you're working on.